Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've created a Valentine's inspired eye look. Since Valentine's Day is only a few days away now, it's currently Tuesday, so Valentine's is on Thursday. I know I'm a bit late to the game of the Valentine's inspired looks, but I really did want to upload one. I didn't want to not do one, so that's why I'm bringing this to you right now. It didn't take me too long to do this look. I used the James Charles palette. I think he's got a really diverse range of colours and you can do so many things with just his palette. Obviously I've stuck with pinks today. You can recreate this look with any palette that has different shades of pink in it. I really enjoyed creating this look because it's something that I would wear anywhere. I would go food shopping with this on just because I'm a bit extra. But I thought it would be quite fitting obviously to do a pink kind of glam look that you might want to wear on a date or on the pool or sitting in yourself with a bottle of wine, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, if you would like to see how I created this Valentine's Day inspired glam, please stay tuned. Hello, you know the drill. I've already done one eye. I'll show you exactly what I've done on the other eye. To start off, I'm going to use my PLouise Base in the shade 2. You know, I just put a wee bit of this in the back of my hand. I then like to take my eyebrow brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'll just begin to carve out my brow with this base. So I just run this product along under the brows and then use the flat side of the brush to pull it down the way. My favourite part of my makeup is carving out my brows. I just love getting a pure sharp line. Makes me feel good. Yes! Yes! The dog just jumped off the bed into my James Charles palette. This is not okay. Next I'm just taking my flat concealer brush. This is by Tracey. Take the PLouise Base from the back of my hand and I'm going to pat this all over my lid. I'll just drag this all over my eyelids and use the side of the brush to really pat it in. The first shade I'm going to go in with is You're Kidding. You're Kidding is the bright red in the palette. I'm going to use the fluffy side of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Duo brush. I'm going to start by putting this on the outer corner and I'm just going to work my way up the way in a straight vertical line. As usual, I'm not blending, I'm just taking this. I'm going to do the exact same in the inner corner. This can be really tricky because your nose gets in the way. Take extra care. I'll use my brush in this direction. I'm also just taking this shade up in a straight line like I did on the outer corner and I'm stopping just underneath the brow. I'm going to go back to this side and slightly buff out the edges. I'm just dragging this, not too far, just softening up the lines. You've got to be careful when you're doing your inner corner because I started this eye and then took it all off because when I was blending my inner corner, I took the side of the brush right onto the nose and I ended up with eyeshadow all over the place. So you need to be really careful. I always make sure I've got the handle of the brush to this side of my eye. So little circular motions blending towards the nose. I'm leaving this part in the middle just because that's where I'm going to put my spotlight. Something I should have done first was put down my transition shade. I'm going to use this big flatter kind of fluffy brush by Abody. I'm going to go into the shade Tune in the James Charles palette. It's just a yellowy kind of transition shade. It's one of the bigger pans. And I'm going to put this just above where these two reds stop and I'm going to blend this all the way along right under my brow. I actually done this first when I done my other eye. I just forgot. This is a really lovely shade for blending in any of your eyeshadows. It's really lovely and it blends like butter. I don't think butter blends. I don't think you blend butter. But I couldn't think of a metaphor, okay? I'm going to flip over to the dense side of my Anastasia Duo brush and I'm going to go into the shade Escape. That's the dark purple in the palette. Because I'm using this little dense side, I'm going to be able to get right into the inner corner. I'm just going to put this in here. I'm literally just applying this in a really small area. Begin to bring this up. I'm going up in a straight line and I'm going to stop about there. I'm going to do the exact same thing the other side, putting the shade Escape on my outer corner and going straight up in a vertical line. I get two wee mountains chilling on my eyelid. So I'm going to stop about there again, tickle the edges of this shadow and slightly blend it into that red shade. Now what I'm going to do is flip over to the fluffy side of the Anastasia brush and at the top of these two wee mountains I am going to run back and forward. This still has some of the red product on it and it's also going to blend the two purples together. I'm just going to slightly sway back and forth until they're slightly connected. I'm now going to take some more red and put this around the edges. Remember to take care in the inner corner. To blend all this out at the corners, I'm taking a fluffy brush from Tracey. I'm going into the shade Pinkety Drinkety in the James Charles palette, and I'm going to take my time to slowly blend this out the way. Blend away the harsh edges of that red. I still have a wee bit of PLouise Base on the back of my hand, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer brush with the tiniest amount ever. Can you even see that? I'm just going to pat this once right into the centre of that line. I'm now taking my fluffy brush that I used to blend out the light shade Pinkety Drinkety around the edges, and I'm going to pat this through the centre of my lid all the way up to the top, just like this. You want your spotlight to kind of be in the middle of your eye. I'm going to pat on the edges of the purple so that it's not a really harsh line. I will be blending that later on, so it doesn't matter as much, just as long as it's not a stripe you've got down your eyelid. I'm going to go back to the fluffy side of the dual brush, and with the red shade, I'm buffing the edges of this where the base meets the dark purple. This is to lessen the look of the stripe down the centre of the eye. To darken this up even further, I'm going to go into the shade Spooky in the James Charles palette. This shade is black, and I'm going to put the tiniest wee bit on the dense side of my dual brush. Literally one tap was all I needed. And now I'm going to go to the very outer corner and just pat that in. I've slightly brought that up towards the top, and I'm just going to do the same in the inner corner. I'm now taking a flat eBay brush. I'm going to use a light pink shimmer from the palette called Literally. And what I'm going to do with this is just going to slightly pull it just over those purple edges. This will give it a nice little gradient effect. Okay, now that I've got that, I'm going to use the red in the palette and tap over where the purple and the shimmer meet. Now I'm going to take my heavy metal glitter. This is in the shade Volume. I'm going to use the wee brush to just pat it in the centre, up that straight line where the spotlight is. I'm trying not to put too much on at the moment. Use my little detailer brush from Real Techniques. I will pat that in. This helps the glitter to move around a wee bit so that it's not in such a even kind of layer. I'll slightly take this onto the purple. I'm also going to take a wee bit of the Midnight Cowboy. I'm also going to take a wee bit of the Midnight Cowboy glitter, and I'm literally just doing a few tiny wee dots of this, just because personally I want a few wee flakes of gold glitter just to mix it up, you know. Just patting this in again. Gonna go back into the black shade and just darken up the very outer edges of this spotlight once again. When I'm putting the black on, I'm not going all the way to the top, I'm stopping around about the middle. I'm going to take the light pink shade again on my fluffy brush, and I'm going to go all the way around this eye look. I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges of it. There. I think I'm quite happy with how these have turned out, so I'm just going to do the rest of my face and I'll be back to finish off my eyes. Hello. I just thought I'd bring these back while I was baking, and I'll finish off my eyes just now. I'm going to take this little eyebrow brush by Monge, it's number 548. I've just gone into that dark purple shade and I'm going to run this right next to my waterline. I'm just going to dip the same brush into the red shade, and I'm going right underneath that. I've decided to switch to a wee flat brush by Tracey for this. I just put a wee bit of, I was going to say Becca Opal, I don't even have Becca Opal. I just put a wee bit of the Doll Beauty Champagne highlight in my brow bone there. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with my mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. My favourite, all-time favourite. Because my eye look is so intense, I'm going to make sure I've got chunky bottom lashes today. You'd think with putting mascara on almost every day you get better at not poking yourself in the eye with it, but apparently not. Are you very, very cute? You are so sweet. Are you giving me evils? So the lashes I'm going to wear today are these 3D mink hair ones. These look stunning. I got them from Amazon and they were 53 pence. Struggling to cut these to length. I really hope I've not made them too small. I never cut lashes to length, but I tried these before and they just would not fit my eye. So here's fucking hoping. While I'm waiting for that lash glue to get tacky, I'm just going to use this Revolution lip liner in the shade Honeyed. Okay, so that's me applied one of the lashes. I think it looks really, really pretty. So I got them from Amazon. They were 53p each. The only issue I had was I ordered them in November, I think, and the lashes actually only came last week. While I was waiting for my lashes to stick there, I had a bit of trouble with that inner corner. I applied this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Satin Ribbon. It's like a pure foundation lips throwback. But see, to be honest, I kind of like that trend. I know that's dead weird and all that, and I probably shouldn't tell anyone, but I like foundation lips. The last thing I'm going to do to finish off this look is I'm going to spray my face with my All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. The only thing left for me to do is fix up my hair, etc. I went and seen Glass the other day, it was fucking amazing. I love head wigs so much. So I'm going to go do my hair, etc. Okay you guys, this is the finished look. I just threw my hair up in these little space buns. I just put this little black crop top on, but I was also kind of cold, so I've stuck on this trackie, and it actually matches like the colour of my eyes, so I thought it'd be pretty cool. Right? I want to thank you so much for watching all of this video. I really hope that you have a lovely Valentine's Day, whether you are spending it alone or spending it with someone special. That was disgusting. I don't care how any of your Valentine's goes on, honestly, I don't really care. Just kidding. I hope you all have a lovely Valentine's Day, no matter what way you're spending it. If you're with someone special, then that's very nice, and if you're alone, well, you're even luckier. If you like this video, then please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also click on the little bell button. This will turn on notifications and you will receive an update every time that I post a video. Although I only done my eyes today, I have listed all the products down below that I used for my base. If you would like to see how I achieved the base that I have on today, please do go to my other video that I'll link down below in the description box as well. Thanks so much for joining in today's video. Can't wait to see you in the next one.